Hi YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, today I'm going to do a video that I've been promising that I was going to do for the past couple of weeks. I'm going to make yogurt. My little niece Sophia showed me how to do it, so I'm going to try to do it side by side. I don't know if I can do it because technologically I'm just learning, but I'm going to try to do it side by side. She did a video for me. She tried to show me how to do it when she was making yogurt for her dad, and so I'm going to do it the same way she did it, and then we're going to see if I can make it. So I'm gonna just use 2 ingredients and my InstantPot. So 2 ingredients in my InstantPot, and then 8 hours later, ta-da, we should have yogurt if I do it right. If I do it wrong, we'll have some really kind of not so good milk with yogurt in it. Anyway, let me show you the ingredients. So what we're using today is we're gonna use, I'm just gonna use 1 whole container of Chobani. What my niece used, she actually used 2 tablespoons of yogurt, but I'm just going to use 1 whole thing. And she actually used 1 whole thing of Fairlife Ultra-pasteurized, ultra-filtered milk. But I don't eat that much yogurt, so I'm only going to use half of this. And then we'll see. But you want the ultra-filtered milk. Basically, it's multiple times filtered, because apparently this is the one that works the best, that they've been most successful with. So anyway, I'm gonna start putting the ingredients in, and then I'll let you see how that works out.
Hi guys, my name is Sophia. Today I am going to make some yogurt for my dad. I'm going to use milk, yogurt, and an InstantPot.
Oh, what I forgot to show about the InstantPot. Remember I talked about how the InstantPot's so amazing? Well, one of the things that's amazing about it is that on here, it has the yogurt setting. Look at that, a yogurt button. So, InstantPot's gonna make it easy for me. So if I mess it up, all you can do is laugh at me. Anyway, we're gonna start with the, we're gonna add the milk first. I'm gonna use, again, I'm gonna use a half of container of Fairlife milk, only because I don't eat that much yogurt. All right? So we're gonna start, and I'm gonna see if I can open this with 1 hand. I don't think I can, so I'm gonna pause it.
I'm going to use a whole bottle of milk and 1 big spoonful with yogurt, and then I'm going to put those in the InstantPot.
All right, I started again just because I couldn't open it in 1 hand, but anyway. So we're gonna start with a half a container of Fairlife milk. I think it's about half. Is it half? Looks like it's half. Feels like it's half. Anyway, I'll put a little bit more, and then my sons can drink that milk. Anyway, that's a half container of milk. Now I'm going to use a whole container of the Chobani Greek yogurt. Does that work? It didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I'm going to go get a spoon, and we're going to scoop the rest out.
this enough?
Now I'm back. So I scooped it all out. Now I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna mix this yogurt in here. I'm gonna mix it up. You wanna mix it up really well. Make sure your yogurt is mixed into the milk. Again, I've never done this before. I'm going solely on the instructions of my niece. And she is 7, almost 8. Maybe she's 8. Anyway, I figure if an 8-year-old can do it, an almost 48-year-old can do it. So let's see. All right, so we're done with that.
Bye, guys.
Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this yogurt button, and I think that's it. And then hit start, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna cover it. I'm not gonna use a pressure cooker top. I'm gonna use a regular cover, just to cover it, to make sure it's covered properly. And then I'm gonna let it go. So now it's going. And it's gonna go for 8 hours, so we shall see. All right, well, I'll get back to you tomorrow after 8 hours, and we will see how my yogurt turns out. But my niece made it look super easy. Anyway, check back. So this is my yogurt. This is before I pour it in, but it seems pretty solid. It looks pretty good. So we're gonna pour it on top of the thing, on top of the cheesecloth, but it looks pretty solid. Look at that. And that's from my Greek yogurt and my ultra pasteurized milk. All right, the next step, my 8 hours has finished. The yogurt has now, I guess, fermented for the last 8 hours, and hopefully it's done. I have a strainer here. I'm gonna use some cheesecloth. I'm gonna pour the yogurt into the strainer with the cheesecloth to try to drain off some of the excess liquid, and then we'll see how it turns out. So with that, let me get back to you. So I placed the cheesecloth in the strainer, and then we're gonna pour the yogurt into the strainer on top of the cheesecloth, and hopefully that'll give me semi-solid yogurt, and then I will empty that into a bowl to put in a refrigerator. So we'll see. So I scraped the yogurt out of the pot, so you can see I got it all out of the pot for the most part. And then I poured it in here, and I'm just trying to get the excess liquid off because I like my yogurt a little bit firm. And so I'm sorry for the the shadows coming from my body, but I'm using my phone camera to do the recording. So, and then we're gonna put it into a container. I'm gonna refrigerate it, and then we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Now, I think we are done. I have it in the container. It's a little warm. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, but it looks pretty good. I'm going to show you the consistency. It's pretty decent yogurt, and I made this from my ultra pasteurized milk and my Greek yogurt, unopened Greek yogurt. So you don't want it, because if you open it and you try to use it, the cultures may not survive. So unopened, but it's pretty firm. It's unsalted, so should be good to go. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow we'll taste it. All right, so my yogurt has now been sitting for, I guess, almost 15 hours. It's in the refrigerator, and so I showed you the consistency yesterday when it was warm. Oh yeah, now it's better. Look at that. It's really nice and creamy and thick. I don't know how to make it more like smooth, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna taste it, and then I'll tell. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you yesterday is the reason I use ultra pasteurized milk is one of the steps in the InstantPot where you have to pasteurize the milk. like you have to boil it for a certain amount of time. You don't have to do that. With ultra pasteurized milk, you can just put it in there and go straight for it. So if you want to cut out a step with the InstantPot, you want to use ultra pasteurized milk. All right, so I'm gonna switch it around so I can taste it. You can see me tasting it. Hold on. All right, so that's my yogurt, and we're gonna taste it, see what it tastes like. Oh, that's not bad. That actually, I'm really shocked, let me tell you. I was not expecting it to taste like yogurt. Now, the one thing I will tell you is that because it's just plain yogurt that I made straight from culture and from milk, there's no salty taste to it. Because a lot of yogurts you get from the store will have salt in them and all kind of other kind of additives. Now that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I like about making my own yogurt. I'm still on the fence. I don't know if it's cheaper to make your yogurt. Like for me, I'm just doing stuff with the InstantPot because I like the InstantPot. Shout out to InstantPot and all my Diet Cokes that I've been drinking. But I just want to make the yogurt, and it's a lot of yogurt. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat some of it tonight. Other thing, oh, let me show you. This other thing, with yogurt, you can do your own mix-ins. You know, like you used to buy the fruit on the bottom yogurts and stuff like that. You can just use your own mix-in. So I use like this kind of like Swiss. No, normally I get Swiss, German, and French jam. All of those are good because they use like real fruit, no preservatives, or no additives, I should say. And so, let me tell you, I'm about to eat a bowl of this yogurt. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore about it. I'm just gonna tell you, turned out okay. Super easy, as you saw from the video from Sophia in the beginning and my video. A 7-year-old can do it. A 46-year-old can do it. So you can do it. So just remember, InstantPot, one of the best utility devices to have in your kitchen. I'm gonna do more stuff, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, with that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all the folks who are supporting me. Thank you for all the folks who are trying the recipes, and thank you to all the folks who comment and say, hey, that's not the right way to do it. And thank you to Sophia. I'm gonna have to get a shout out to Sophia because Sophia, she let me use her video and she showed me how to make it when she was making it for her dad. So. That's my yogurt with the berry preserve mix-in. Like I said, you can make your own mix-in yogurt. It's a good snack. I like it, and you know, you made it yourself, so you know pretty much a lot of the things that are in there. There's probably still stuff in there that you don't know, but for me, awesome. Let's go closer. Awesome. Look at it. I probably mixed too much berries in there. This is gonna be really sweet, but I'm loving it. InstantPot yogurt. Woohoo! Anyway, with that, GB out.
Subscribe, but like below.